Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on Oakfield. So what do you guys think of it? It's obviously out and you guys have probably played the living snot out of it over the weekend, those on PC. I know console, unfortunately don't have it yet. Saturday I live streamed, as Friday's live stream was just a complete cluster of a stream. It messed up. I fast timed in, didn't realise the crop would grow, so I'm trying something. I know you wouldn't do this realistically, I don't give a crap. I'm gonna fertilise it. I want to see if it get a better yield, kind of tricking the game if you like. So I've already done a couple of passes, we're doing a couple more. I'm kind of peeved because I was actually looking forward to going down the tram lines and everything on this. So I believe this is wheat. So I don't know if I will put windrows down to bale it or not. It's extra money, so I may. But I'm not too sure yet. So we'll go down here. I will finish fertilizing this, and also we need to do the corn. Now again, the corn's been left too late, so it's dry. That ain't silage. Again, I don't care. Let's face it, in the last little while of the game, I don't know how many people actually know, but you couldn't cut the corn when it was green. It was only when it was fully ready to be harvested as corn that you could even cut it for silage, so that side of thing, it doesn't bother me. But we will probably be doing some silage today. I don't know. I did want to use the chrome cargo, but I think I will give it a go with the one that was on the mod hub, if I've got it enabled. If I don't have it enabled, it will be Wednesday we'll be doing it. Now the Hof Bergman, or Bergman, however you pronounce it, map, I'm still really umming and ahhing if I will do a series on that. I think I will, just to fill in from West Coast. As of right now, I still haven't recorded the West Coast episode that I wanted to, so we'll probably go back on everything I said, because that was going to be out on Saturday, but of course, with Friday being a cluster of a stream, that didn't happen. I will probably do the final episode of West Coast tomorrow and say our final goodbyes in a short and brief video, or I'll just leave it until, let's say, the weekend to do the video that I want to do. I really don't want to do any more work on it. I just want to do the short 50-minute episode that I wanted to do, so that may be this weekend that I'll do that final episode. Just a farewell into the sun sort of thing, and to lay it to bed, because what's the point in doing anything on that map right now? So, or I can trigger people and just leave it at episode 49. It's tempting, it is tempting. I don't know. Last week it was actually Ian who told me about it. I screwed up, and apparently I labelled 2 episodes as feet up as on Oakfield as 18. So I think I'm actually at episode 20 at this point. I'll have to double check, or 21. Not 100%. So apologies for that. If you guys noticed, I'm not sure if you did. Also, I used the same thumbnail. I think I forgot to take a thumbnail in an episode, and that messed me up. I've cleared out all my thumbnail folders now that the screenshots go into, so that should be a lot easier to figure out what's what. As Ian was saying, he's surprised it doesn't happen more often, and honestly, it can be an absolute nightmare organising the pictures and stuff like that. Recently I've tried to get better at putting them straight into the day of the week's video, and that's how I do it. I've pretty much got Monday to Sunday as a folder, and that's where the videos go. I've even got one for mod spotlights. Alright, let's fold that up. I believe that is done. Yeah, that's pretty much the field covered. Field 2 is the hay, which I think we did after we picked that up, so that's probably all grown, unfortunately. Field 9. Take a look over there, which... Can we get to field 9 from here? Yeah, we may be able to, actually. Now, don't worry, this isn't going to be a spraying episode. Field 9 is going to take us minutes, honestly. Well, not even minutes, probably a minute to fertilise. So we'll put the cruise on. What I want to check. Forage harvesters. Do I have the modded version? And yes, I do. This one. Sweet. So that's one I wanted to use. And we'll probably just use a big chrome trailer. I'll have to rent a wheel loader for a buck rake. Now, I don't think Field 9 is going to give us a lot of silage. So I'll probably... whatever fills the bunk, that's what we're doing. I'm not going to do a stupid amount. For the amount of cows that I usually get on the map, I don't think it's worth it. And I'll probably get about 10 cows. Now, with the wheats that we've got, we'll be able to use the pig food mixer, so we'll be able to look at getting the pigs as well. So we'll probably be looking at getting the cows and the pigs around the same time. Also, I've got the Primos, the chrome Primos that makes the pellets, loaded with hay pellets, so we can run that through the pallet machine to make that into bags of pellets. So we can sell that off. That should bring us in a fair whack of money. Yeah, there's the call. I'm kind of peeved about that. Not gonna lie, this is like a couple of episodes that I have planned doing the fertilization and stuff. Actually, I did fertilize, I did put lime down, so should be okay. And this is gonna look weird as all get out. Going through here. You wouldn't do this. I know you wouldn't. Back that up. Open that. Now we do have tramlines on this, I believe. Yes, we do. Perfect. And I bet that's, yeah, just clipping through. It's not quite high enough. Oh well. As I say, I know some people probably get triggered by this, but I really don't care. I really don't. It's a goof up which I imagine happens on a lot of YouTubers. Now, doesn't that look good with the tramlines in? It does. It does look pretty good. I would like if Proceed actually gave the turn radius too, as it come around on the headland turn. That would be kind of nice. Because putting tramlines in, it looks good for photos and all that stuff, but I'm one of those guys that just takes countless photos on farm sim. And each to their own, I personally don't think. Like, you can get sometimes where the game looks really good, but a lot of the time, compared to some other games out there, the game doesn't look that good. For example, Call of the Wild, the Hunter Call of the Wild. That game looks beautiful. Some of the photos that I've got off of that game are absolutely fantastic. They really are. So typically I would say I don't care about the yield out of this field. I really don't per se. Because it is just going to the animals. That's probably what we're going to start off doing right away. To getting them sorted. Alright, this thing folds very, very slowly indeed. I've got grass field there that probably should run the fertilizer through. Let's come on down the hill. Be interesting to see how the cows travel around in the cow yard. Haven't actually seen that yet. Now this John Deere here I bought just so I could see what it looked like. It's the one from the in-game mod hub that got put up, I believe, in the beta section for PC. It's okay. There's some stuff on it I like, and as I say in the live stream I did on Saturday, I feel the model, I recognise the model too much. I think it has been taken from someone, unfortunately, but the coloration on it, it's very bland, boring. No cube maps, no nothing. I like the rims. That old typical style tractor rim. Something about that, like the old Massey style. You see them on the old John Deere's. 6000 series, I'll probably just, well, actually, I'll do it right here, right now. Get rid of it, because I don't want it to be a case of I find a use for it. Keep it on the yard. And let's find it. There it is. There it goes. So the reason I put the money on there, the cheap money, is so I didn't get any money from it. Just like that, we've got our Richard Weston trailer. This is one that got put into the Frontier Slack for the Oakfield testers to test. So I've got it on the map. And it's got some differences to it. Some the spotlights up there, number plate. Fantastic trailer. I believe they fixed the issue with it going black, which is the main factor. So expect that to be uploaded at some point. Alrighty, let's, I guess, let's get the foraging going. Oh, that's on sale right now too. Sweet. Does that mean the lease price goes down too? Would be nice, wouldn't it? So we want... Is this the actual right one? It is. Why is that not MR? I must have taken the MR script out of it. Oh well. And we want... Yeah, that should be enough. Wheels. Crawler. Twin fronts. It's only got to put the price up, but hey, we only do this once usually. We'll go for the 900. And special edition, classic chrome. Yeah, we'll go with special edition, why not? We'll lease that. Now, if that's the case, does that mean I don't have the modded header for them too? Oh, I do. So the head is MR. Oh, really? I really did goof this one up. I believe this is the header that come with it, so we'll just stick with that anyway. Yeah, special edition. And we'll lease that. This is going to be expensive. I'm not going to lie, this is going to be expensive. And we'll go with the tippers. Now, the way I want to do it is with this, which is MR, that's going to be fun. I believe it should hook up to the back of it. We'll give that a go. We'll lease that. Can't say I like the colours. Gonna be quite honest there. It's 29 grand for leasing the vehicles. Not bad. That's that loaded. Now this mod again is in the in-game mod hub. I don't know if it. I don't think it made it to consoles because it has scripts and all that stuff on it. I see, but it is a hell of a script. Let's just put that so it doesn't clip. So I've still got all the buckets and everything from the Leapers stuff. Most of these I think I'm going to get rid of. The tooth bucket I will probably keep, and possibly where is it? So this and more than likely this I'll keep. The other three will go. At some point I'll grab the wheeled loader to just drive it down here, or load up onto the trailer and bring it down. Something along those lines anyway. Alrighty. And away we go. So what IC does this have? Steering wheel, which is probably... Oh, there we go. Over here. So we got this that can move. You can move it all the way out the way or wherever, which is pretty cool. The cab can go up on this model. Not sure. Guess it's a GPS or whatever, so we'll have that. And then different lighting. Pretty neat. We'll leave that on. And as far as forage harvesters go, this is a real nice one. I do like this. So, at some point we may get into, say, doing like a bit of biogas or something along those lines. So it's got the cab suspension too, so it feels like you're driving. I like it when they have that balance, it just feels legit. Especially with this thing, MR. So a game that a lot of you will probably be shocked that... It was me and Dave, we were talking about it on TeamSpeak. And somehow we got onto the topic of GTA Vice City. And it's like, oh my god, that's a blast from the past. And we got talking about the music. Now, I was under the impression they took all the good music out of it because of licensing, and it turns out it could well have just been not Vice City, San Andreas. They did that too. I'm not too sure. I said today, well, I got that on Steam. I've barely played it on Steam, but that used to be one of my childhood favourites. You know what? I'm going to download it. Screw it. Look to see how big it is. It was only 1.2 gig, and back in the day, that was huge. Like, I got that game on computer when it first came out. I think it was 4 or 5 CDs to install it and play it. And you can download it for 1.2 gigs now. Where an average game is 60, 80, 100 gigs. Jeez. And I've been playing it. Like, yesterday I played it, last night or today. When I got up a little while later, I was playing it. Just what a blast from the past. It's got to be like, as soon as the game loaded in and that, when the Rockstar screen came up, it's like, oh my god, memories. And how far I've got in the game right now probably took me best part of a few weeks back in the day of me having it on PC. Absolutely insane. Great game though, absolutely love it. It's back when I feel GTA was a lot more fun, honestly. I'm not going to go into details, but even some of the side missions, like the taxi missions that you could do, or ambulance and fire engine, and all that stuff, that's so fun. And now look at the game. Like, I know the game now has, I believe it still has the taxi stuff, but I don't think it's the same. I really don't. And of course, the multiplayer side of it, that's ruined it, to be honest. It really has. That's the investors and the real big wigs that own the game are going to the developers. Yeah, this is how we want it to be. I think if the developers had their way, I don't know if there would really be a multiplayer side of it like it is, or with the shark cars and stuff like that. A lot of people don't forget that. It's ruined. It really has ruined the game, and I fear, and I literally mean fear, the latest one from Rockstar, the Red Dead Redemption. I feel that's going to be the same thing with the shark cards. I hope not, because that was a really good game back on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I hope they don't ruin that game. I really do hope they don't ruin that, because that is a very, very good game. Shocked that it never did come to PC. I think a lot of you guys would enjoyed that game as well. I believe it's this one. Yeah, we'll get that opened up. Ready. So I know this is an unorthodox way of doing it as far as Silage goes, but MR and doing follow me and stuff like that, you guys have seen the issue I had on West Coast. I am not going through that again. That was absolutely horrendous. It drove me up the damn wall. It really did. Right, get this fired up. And let's use this pretty neat feature of it. Now this mod come out literally probably a few days after the version of Agrotechnic come out, showing it having this. Now I'm going to take a sip of coffee quick. As it's going cold. Now I believe it was in these colours too, the Agrotechnic version. So let's have at her. What I'll do is I'll probably use the Curvids or something to transport this up around, maybe even just the whatchamacallit, class. But on our way, harvesting. Now the idea of this going up so high is you're not constantly looking down at it, I'm guessing. Now I don't know much about the silage harvest industry or anything like that. I don't really do it too much. I don't enjoy it in game. That being said, it's something that I know a lot of people enjoy watching, so I should probably do a bit more of it. Now the benefit of having the trailer on the back like this too is I can just turn. Don't need to really sort of think about how much is going into the back end there, which is awesome. Now if stuff gets left behind, I don't care as well. I will say that. Let's go into animal feed. Now it is a small header. I kind of wish I did go for the larger header. May end up doing that, not gonna lie. May end up swapping out. Also expect a live stream from me today as well, guys. Maybe finishing up this. I do want to do a bit of forestry in this episode. Load up the trailer. If the truck's empty, I think the truck's empty. We've got some trees up in there that I want to do a bit more with. I really like the leapers. I'll give it to Black Sheep. There is some issues in there that maybe they'll address, maybe they won't, I don't know. Especially for keyboard and mouse. There are very minimal options in there for figuring stuff out in the F1 help of it, from what I understand. Actually, when this is up, I'm guessing you have to put the cab down to get out. That's that shut. And away we go now, again. Alright, sorry about the quick pause. I had to blow my nose. I kind of found bunged up for whatever reason. I still do. Weird. Something's obviously irritated my nose. Alright, back in cab. I believe we can even open the door here. Yeah, we can. Oh, can we adjust the mirrors? Huh. I see up there. Oh, just removes it. Screw that. Wiper on the side. Sun scroll wiper. Let's have that on for the heel of it. Oh wow, you can put the wiper on the side there too. What was this? Oh, just removes the book. Oh. I've literally forgotten a lot about this mod. Oh, that's kind of cool. Remove the headrest. We have a friend. Jump seat down. What's this? Armrest. Pretty cool. I wonder if Giants will ever add IC into the game. You gotta wonder. I guess if they could work a way of doing it from a controller, they probably would. Definitely a feature that would be nice to see. I think actually having this unit as not a MR machine's probably worthwhile. No, the trailer is, so it's going to be interesting to see how it copes later down the line. I'm also not sure how much the silos hold. So we may just end up needing to do this one field and we'll be good to go. Really not too sure. Now my plan on Oakfield is really to get together a map that you can... I've got good machinery right now, but the extras, transport truck, forage harvester, let's say, stuff like that, really go big fairly quick. I feel I can with some of the stuff I'm already doing on the map. After I get the animals sorted and animals purchased, the next big thing I'm going to get, guys, is a field, an extra new field. I believe I'm going to look at getting field 33. Kind of like the look of the shape up there. Pretty straightforward field. Up to your guys' suggestions as well for fields. I will not get field 43. I will never get that field on this map. I feel it's just too big for single player. Same goes with field 40 and for 29. They are very big fields. So those 3 fields I will not purchase on this map. They're just too big. They'll take too long. Field 30 is probably borderline that too as well. Field 31 is actually a really interesting shape, so I may look at that too. That's kind of big. Also field 32, but then you need to cut through a field. Like, I like fields like that. There's so many fields on this map that are really intriguing. Even 45 maybe. Maybe 45 will go down and expand down that area. There's a lot of fields that I'm kind of eyeing up, honestly. And this trailer's almost full. So I think during this week we will probably be harvesting, getting the grain, getting the pig food going. As I've said, I really want to get into doing that stuff ASAP. I'll do probably at least a couple of headlands. Now one thing I will do here actually is lift this up. Now that struggle to turn there, some of you may have caught that or not. I'm going to knock this corner back so it's not as harsh as when we turn into it. So we can take a longer sweep and turn in. And stop about there. So you can see I put lime down to begin with, just for the fun of it. Now look, I know some of you may have questions about why is it not on consoles yet. From what I understand and from what I was told, Giants just didn't get around to testing the console version. Why that is, I don't know. Obviously, I have no affiliation with Giants at all. Your guess is as good as mine. It's actually a big shame they did it like that. But, heck, we don't control it. Neither does Oxygen David. Giants do what Giants do. Whether it's a good decision or a bad decision. In some cases, with the community manager away, I feel maybe if he was there at the offices, it could have been done a lot sooner, because it's him that's going to have to deal with all the flack. I believe he's away at the publishers. Now, people have said that he's away until Friday this week. Friday coming up, which, dang, that's a while. It really is. As I say, the reason I'm doing this is just to cut the harsh turning that is going to require to get into this row. Are we full? Yeah, we're full. Good job I caught that. Alright, back this up, put that there. Could probably have done with getting 2 trailers, and then I could have put this on courseplay, but never mind. Okay, let's look at a tractor that we have down here. We've got this. This should really go down. I think I am going to use the class. I'm going to need to double check something else as well. This is the bunk I'm planning on using. At one point we did have a bunk over here. I can't remember if it's still here. Yeah, we do. So I'll probably just use this one then. So I use that bunk. It's slightly closer and it makes more sense. I'm going to look at swapping out tyres as well. Get rid of the diff locks. Because if I can weight this thing up, then it can be extremely heavy while compacting, because we may get it on compacting too. The Curvets could do a good job at compacting as well. I believe that's a fairly heavy tractor, along with the Challenger. Wide tyres, Michelin set, narrow tyres, thin wheels, standard, wide, okay. Custom, design, oh that's design. Alright. Never mind. Now we could do this just for the pure looks. That one. This, which puts the concrete slabs on the back. Which, funny enough, those are, I'm almost certain, they, just looking at them, they're the concrete slabs from BM Modern. It's Unimog. Which we still haven't seen. I'm shocked we've not seen that yet. Very disappointing, but they're doing other stuff now with the straw add-on. I was almost certain that we were going to get them. Oh. I was almost certain we were going to get the Unimog coinciding with the straw add-on, but that never worked out. Which is a shame. I think that's a big favourite, unless they've sold the model to that too. I'm pretty sure the MB track they sold to the guys at Catlin Crops. I'm almost certain of that one. Obviously there's never going to be any proof, but kind of coincidental, hey? I'm pretty sure the concrete slabs on the back actually don't add any weight to it. But just on the off chance, I'll get that all folded up. Now doing it like this is a lot more time consuming, I get it. But trust me, these tractors that are MR, the MR doesn't tell it to brake while it's going stupidly fast down a hill, and then it starts to overcorrect and it gets the speed wobble, and before you know it, it's crashed. We've seen that so many times. But that's the game, and the game doesn't break, it tries to slow down, from what I understand. But nothing major, I guess. I never did do a mod review on the car show here. My apologies for that. Sometimes it's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, bring that back and start going forward. Kind of build a little ramps up. I'll get the buck raking. We'll probably get a few piles of chaff in here and then we'll get the buck rake. It's one thing I do like doing, is that. It's a lot of fun actually. Alrighty. Unfold that. Get stuck on the fence. Wow, we actually got stuck in the fence. Wow. And that's ready to hook back up to the forager. I could probably use courseplay on compacting the bunker, but I've never done that, so I have no idea how to do it, and really don't want it screwing it up, because it starts throwing silage around. It's such a mess. It really is. It's probably every couple of loads I'm going to have to buck rake it. Possibly even I will start think about setting courseplay up on this and just let it have at it. If it'll even work with the trailer. It may freak out because it can't have the turning radius it requires. And there's a possibility which I may give it a quick go and see what it's going to do in a minute, to be honest. Sort of off camera. So I'm recording this video somewhat early, so I don't need to go right away to off to render it and sort it out, which I probably will do, but I'll have this going at the same time. Really. And away we go. So we got that cut back, we'll carry on doing the headland. Yeah, we should be able to turn in quite nicely. See what it looks like with all the lights on. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. It was a nice trailer, this one, actually, for doing this type of thing. Hey, we missed a bit. Probably make for quite a nice thumbnail. Once we're on the opposite sides of the light shining the other way. One thing I've learnt with Oakfield is the lighting. It is pretty key. Of course, we've got a bit of an overcast day, so the lighting's not as bright as it could be. I don't get why we've got working lights down here. It's almost like this thing is supposed to be able to drop down and scoop up from there. Because why does it slope down like it does? Why is there springs there? It's almost like this is a different model. It can pick up corn, well, not pick up, but pick up chaff as well. Weird. I have to look this model up and see what else it can do. Unless that floor drops away in the real one, so it can hold more, maybe. Let's open everyone. Unload here, close cover. Toggle beacon lights, but that's for everything. And that will be... it's got hydraulics on the tongue. So I guess you can do that to make it load in lower. I don't know. I don't know, no doubt you guys could correct me on that one. And we are at the 35 minutes, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the silage harvest. Like I say, this is going to be an ongoing task for a little while. So, hope you guys enjoy that in the live streams and whatnot. So until next time, we'll see you tomorrow on the final West Coast, possibly? Question mark. I don't know. Catch you guys later. See ya.